how the success of today's game, first game, get out under your belt?
Well, it was exciting, to get out there for the first time back home. It's always really exciting, always the first game of the year. I know our players were really excited to get out there and, felt like we started really well. Kind of took the first couple drives down, got in good rhythm, hit some nice shots, had some explosive plays, and got the ball rolling a little bit and scored those early touchdowns pretty quickly. And I thought we managed the drive well, and I thought we executed well, which was the biggest thing. And then, I think there's a lot of good things. Defense did a heck of a job tonight, really played unbelievable and gave us a lot of short fields, which helped us, but at the same time, I think we were 6 of 6 inside the red zone, which was a positive, and scored 5 touchdowns out of 6 red zone opportunities. I think we scored 7 out of our first 10 drives. So we did a lot of good things, but we have a lot to clean up, Felt like we kind of got out of rhythm at times, especially there late in the first half and really in the second half. Kind of got out of rhythm and, had some inopportune time penalties that set us back behind the chains. Had some drops that were really, kind of hurtful, and just didn't get back in rhythm at times. So overall, I know. It was exciting how we started. We just got to make sure we maintain that same energy the first couple drives throughout the entire game.
Brent said that you guys had a vanilla game plan tonight by design. How do you think Jackson played with what you asked him to do?
I think he managed the game well. You look at it, I think he was 17 of 25, and he had 4 drops. And so, I thought he managed it well. We didn't push the ball downfield as much as we would have liked to maybe. When you're up like that and just trying to manage and trying to play a lot of different guys and a lot of different personnel groupings, to see what you have, that's part of it. But, I thought he managed the game very well.
What do you think about the offensive line tonight, especially Gary after Branson goes down with that injury?
Yeah, I mean, a guy having to step up and, again, go in and play, a different position that he's practiced a little bit, but other than what he started. And, I thought overall, again, it's probably a lot like most of the team. We have a lot to grow on. We have a lot to get better at, but I thought, as of right now, solid, but that's why we watch the tape. It's hard for me to come off the field and haven't seen the game itself. I feel like it was 4 hours from quarter 1 to quarter 4. But I think overall, those guys stepped up, played a lot of different guys at a lot of different positions, which was good to see.
Yeah, you had to adjust to a lot of things tonight with the injuries to Farouk and Hickman and things like that. How difficult was that to just keep adjusting and keep moving downfield?
I think that's part of the game. It's going to be all season long. You're going to play a tough schedule, and at different times, different guys are going to have to step up and make plays when they're called upon, whether that's at any position. And so that's why, I think early in the season it's important to play a lot of different guys and make sure that they, especially with some of the young guys that we have in, I think we have a lot of young special players, and they need those game reps in order to, get that experience to where they feel comfortable when they do go in there. And so, again, it was awesome to play a lot of different guys, and, I felt like a lot of guys, when they got their opportunities, played well. Again, a little vanilla tonight. Thought we could have done some better things, thought we could have, made some better opportunities making sure we extended drives better. But overall, again, did accomplish what we kind of went out to accomplish tonight.
Seth, with so much newness in this offense, whether it's you or Jackson, offensive line, so many different injuries and stuff, is it safe to say that you kind of have to be patient for this offense to maybe click this year?
I'm not a very patient man myself, and I don't expect anybody else to. At the end of the day, it's our job to, make sure as coaches we put the players in the best situation to be successful, and the players' job is to go in there and execute and do their job when they're in there in order to help our team win. And so it's a two-way street, and again, we're going to continue to work and get a day better, get a week better. I love our group; they work extremely hard. you know, they've grinded through this fall camp and it's been a grind. It's been we put them through a pretty tough camp, and there's been a lot of ups and downs. But I'll tell you what, they're a tough group. They love ball. They love each other, and it's a cool group to be around. So there's no doubt in my mind we'll continue to get a day better and continue to keep moving forward and helping this football team win games.
How much do you challenge that wide receiver room with what they faced with losing James first and now with Jaleel out for an extended amount of time? How much you challenge those guys to really step up and be able to contribute even more, especially those young players?
Hey, you have to. I mean, again, it's going to happen, and we talk about it all the time. You know, when one man goes down, another man has to step up and make those plays, and it's just not that guy coming in that has to do that. The offense has to, the whole offense as a whole has to really step up around those injuries. And so, again, I feel good about the guys we have, the toughness we have. We just got to execute a little bit better at times. I think there's a couple opportunities in there that we really hurt ourselves, that we can learn from, that we have to grow from in order to be the team that we want to be. I thought for the most part, a lot of those young guys did some really good things.
Seth, you used Dion in some different ways in the running game, things like that. What is it about him that makes him suited for that, and what you think about just his overall?
Yeah, Dion's very explosive, and obviously very talented as a receiver, being able to get the ball in his hand quick. Just trying to find as many different ways to get on the ball. With an explosive guy like that, it's always trying to find different ways, along with all of our guys. Just trying to find different touches and different ways to get our playmakers the ball. And I thought tonight we were trying to find some of those. We did at times. And again, Dion's playing a lot of different roles right now, especially with some of the guys that went down. He's playing in all the different personnel groupings tonight, and so there was a lot on his plate, especially game one in a new system, and did a lot of great things. And so we got to continue to grow. He has to continue to grow in his role, and again, we have to continue to grow in a lot of roles offensively. And that's the purpose of game one, trying to put as many different personnel groupings out there as we can to see exactly how we feel about each one, and two, trying to get as many reps as possible for guys to stay fresh throughout the season.
You didn't throw deep much. Is that by design going in, or is that just waiting for your offensive line to gel? What was the rationale?
No, I thought we didn't. We got pretty vanilla. Once our drive started stalling at times, we didn't get back in rhythm. Some of that, we're not going to show everything game one, but at the same time, I felt like we needed to be a little bit more explosive in the passing game. And again, some of that is the calls, and some of that is the execution of the calls. And so, again, that's definitely an area that we must improve on, and something that I truly believe in. I do think you have to push the ball down the field and be explosive. I'm not one of those guys that feels like, you have to have these 14, 15 play drives, 4 yards a cloud of dust. We have to be an explosive offense. That's something I believe in. But at the same time, I thought we were efficient in what we did tonight. In order, sometimes with the short fields, you're not able to go through some of the shots, some of the extended shots down the field, just because of the amount of grass you have as well. And so some of that plays into it. But overall, again, I feel like we accomplished what we needed to today.
Time for one more question.
You did this in the Alamo Bowl, but now it's your offense, you're calling plays. What was it like to be back to doing what you're doing now as a coordinator?
Oh, it's been great. I've enjoyed it. Again, it's a great staff. It's a great group of men. I love our players. Again, we have a lot of work on, but it's a tough group. I'm excited about this group. They come to work every single day looking to get a day better. So, but it's been a blessing to be back home, and I'm excited about the year.